9:14, welcome back. Eating, speaking, even breathing. These are things many of us take for granted. But for infants diagnosed with spinal muscular atrophy, or SMA, these simple functions quickly deteriorate, making SMA the #1 genetic cause of deaths in infants. August marks SMA Awareness Month, and there are now major advances in medicine that have seemed to reverse what used to often be a death sentence.
Even when the pediatrician told me, I was in denial. I Googled it, and it's such a devastating disease. And I thought to myself, there is just no way that my daughter has this. It's impossible.
Like most first-time moms, Amber Joy Watkins of Philadelphia didn't know what was considered normal development for her daughter, Celine.
You just drank jelly bean. I noticed that she wasn't doing some of the things that the other kids were doing. And I did think that was a little odd. I actually did mention it to the pediatrician, but Celine was developing normally and most of the ways that you would expect a child to develop.
In fact, at her 4-month checkup,
They said she was perfect. They used the word perfect. And so when we went back for the 6-month appointment, I was not expecting any sort of diagnosis. I was expecting another perfect appointment.
Instead, Celine was diagnosed as one of the 25,000 children in the U.S. who have spinal muscular atrophy. The genetic disease is caused by a missing or malfunctioning gene that creates an essential protein for muscle development. Without it, muscles waste away.
She's always been such a happy baby and so smart. And, it just didn't seem to me that something was so devastatingly wrong with her. So it was very hard.
Until 5 years ago, babies and children with SMA lacked treatment capable of stopping the disease from progressing further. Thankfully, 3 treatments have been developed since. Celine has taken 2.
Nice. Mermaid.
And is now thriving.
Hi.
Those children with type 1 SMA would have never been able to sit independently without support. They could not crawl or walk, and they often had the need for a ventilator to live. So this has really been a dramatic transformation in the care of SMA.
Dr. Barry Byrne is on the Muscular Dystrophy Association's medical advisory team. He says a new FDA-approved oral medication called Risdiplam is offering even more hope to patients and their families.
It's been a very impactful treatment. It's always hard to say till we examine the full lifespan and all those future development that we would expect in children to say this is curative. But it's been a very dramatic change in the natural history of SMA for patients who were treated early.
Patients just like Celine.
Even though SMA is an unlucky disease, it's a lucky time for people being diagnosed with SMA because there are options that did not exist before. We don't really know what's going to happen when they become adults. But what we do know is that they're all moving in the right direction.
Good girl.
Well, about 1 in 50 people in the United States is a genetic carrier of SMA, but most don't know it. Find out how you can get tested to see if you carry the gene and read more about resources for families with SMA. It's all on our website for you guys, fox43.com.